girls. Welcome to your third week of virtual ballet class. I have myself here, I'm Miss Hannah, as you all know, and I also have my husband, Mr. Brent, here, who will be demonstrating all of your stuffs. As you can see, I'm not in ballet shoes because I cannot as easily as you all and Mr. Brent get on and off the floor as easily. So, we're going to do flexes and points as we always do. And if you want, you can grab any prop, anything that fits on your head. We're going to make these just a little fun today. So we're going to do feet out in front of us, as always, sitting up nice and straight in our back, lengthening our spines to the ceiling. Imagine that there's a person up there holding a string on the top of your head, and it's pulling, 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 pulling to make you sit up nice and straight the whole time. So you want to start flex. And as you flex, you take the hat off of your head, and then point those toes toward the ground, and flex, and point, and flex, and point, and then you'll hold 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, flex, point 2, flex 3, point 4, flex 5, point 6, I was mistaken, it's hold 7, 8, hold 7, and 8, and then we'll go to first position. So you'll squeeze that tushy, sitting up nice and tall to bring your toes to a engaged first position. So then you'll do flex, and point, and flex, and point, and flex, and point, and hold, and hold, and flex, and point, and flex, and point, and flex, and point, and hold, and hold. Are you ready? Let's do this. First position. Nice job. Now we're going to do something very similar on the floor with stretching. So you have your feet out in front of you, and you can take your hats away. That's enough hatting for today. Alright, so you're going to have your feet flexed in first position, and your arms are going to be in, we all know what position this is, don't we? Not first, not second, not third, not fourth, but fifth. All right, so you're going to stretch over and touch your toes for 4 counts, and come up back to fifth. And stretch over 1, 2, 3, 4, come up, 5, 6, 7, stretch over 1, 2, 3, 4, up, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then here comes another thing, a twist, then you'll go, clap, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then snap for 4 counts. 5, 6, 7, 7 for 3 counts actually. Arms back up on 8. And repeat the whole thing. Over 1, 2, 3, 4, coming up. 6, 7, 8. Over 1, 2, 3, 4, coming up. 6, 7, 8. Over 1, 2, 3, 4, up. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we'll finish there on 8. You ready? Let's go. girls, we're going to move on to plies. So, find yourself a bar, whether it is a lower kitchen counter, and if you're in your kitchen, make sure you have 3 things. 1, permission from your parents to be dancing in the kitchen. 2, your socks are in your room where they need to be, because 3, your ballet shoes. 3, your ballet shoes are on your feet. You're not dancing in socks in your kitchen. You have on not your tennis shoes. I have on my tennis shoes. You have on your ballet shoes. And you have your bunny ears tucked in like we do in class. All right, plies. Same as always, you're going to do. And plie 1, 2, stretch 3, 4, plie 5, 6, stretch 7, 8, plie 1, 2, stretch 3, 4, and then this time you're going to do clap 5, tap your shoulders 6, tap your head 7, hands on the bar 8. Again, first position. 1, 2, stretch 3, 4, 5, 6, stretch 7. Make sure your heels are touching. 1, 2, stretch 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. And then you're going to tendu your right leg to second position for 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Same thing. Plie 1, 2, stretch 3, 4, 5, 6, stretch 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again. And 1, 2, stretch 3, 4, 5, 6, stretch 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shoulders, head, bar. Now, when you're in first position, show us your first. Make sure your heels are touching each other, and make sure when you demi-plie, they don't come off the floor here. We're only doing demi-plie today, so we can work on the mechanics of that. And Brent, can you come on this side? First position facing this way. Make sure we're not doing our zombie plies. The zombie plie is torso forward and your bottom is sticking out. We're not lifeless zombies. We are dancers and athletes, using our muscles to stand up nice and tall, and we plie, keeping our heels on the floor, knees going out to the side, and we press the floor away to stretch. Are you ready? Let's do it. Give yourself a pat on the head for doing such a good job. And you can include your shoulder too. Alright, so we're going to move on to tendus. Now, you're going to face the bar, 2 hands on the bar like always. We're going to listen to the same music that we just did, and we're going to start on our right foot. Everyone shake your right foot for me. Shake it in the air, shake it in the air, or you can shake it on the floor. Or you can shake it with your hands. Alright. First position, standing up nice and tall. No zombies in my class. Only strong dancers. Right foot will tendu forward. You will tendu. 1, flex your foot nice and hard. 2, point, 3, close in first. 4, plie, 5, stretch 6. Then you're going to hold on to the bar as you elevate. 7, and come down on 8. Elevate means to rise. So from these straight legs, you'll rise up in the air. Left leg. 1, flex. 2, point. 3, close first. 4, plie. 5, stretch. 6, elevate. 7, and 8. Right leg. 1, 2, to the side. 3, 4, plie. 5, stretch. 6, elevate. 7, and 8. Left leg side. 2, 3, 4, plie. 5, stretch. 6, elevate. 7, and 8. Then you'll plie. We're not going to the back. Plie. And rise up to releve. And you're going to let go of your bar. And you're going to quietly balance in first position. No noise. No noise in the hips. No noise in your hair. We're balancing quietly. Super quietly. And then we plie super quietly. Our heels graze the floor. And we finish nice and tall. Good job, girls. So we do point, flex, point, close first, plie, stretch, elevate, and down. And the pattern is right foot forward, then left foot forward, and then right foot to the side, à la seconde, and then left leg to the side, and then you'll plie, and press up to releve, and quietly balance in first position. Are you ready? Let's go. Was your balance quiet? Were your tendus in a sharp pencil position? I sure hope so, because we're going to move on to PKs. So, 2 hands on the bar. Really simple this week. You're going to do right foot forward in a tendu. Then you're going to quietly PK. Your PK shouldn't sound like this. We're not elephants. We're not stomping around. You're going to do 1 and 2, 3. Close first 4. Left leg. 5, PK. 6, 7, and 8. To the side. 1, 2, really quiet. 4, to the side. Left. 7, and 8. Then repeat the same thing. Right foot forward. 1, PK. 2, 3, close 4. Left leg. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Right leg to the side. 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if you want an extra challenge, you can hold your arms in a really quiet first position. Now your hips have to still be quiet if you're going to do this without the bar. You can let go of the bar, hold it in first, and then do it. Let's watch. 1, quiet, quiet, and close. And 4. Quiet PK, and close. To the à la seconde, quiet PK, and close. To the side, quiet, and close. And then we're going to hold and flatten first really quietly. And we're going to hold there. And then from there, you're going to rise up and try to rise up onto releve without being really loud, without being a zombie with your butt out and your torso forward. You're going to try to quietly rise up to releve using those muscles that I know you all have. Ready? Let's do this. Nice job. Give yourselves a pat on your other hand. So I guess that means a round of applause. And a pat on your thigh for doing so well. Now we're going to come away from the bar and we're going to review our arm positions. Okay, so now we're in the center. Our bars are nowhere near us. And we are still doing ballet. So we're going to start in first position. And we're going to do a simple review of what we've been learning all year, which is our arm positions. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that we are learning the French school of arm positions. There's, how many different schools? There's 4.
Maybe more.
Yeah, maybe more. You're learning one of the 4. So, we're going to start. Mr. Brent is going to move through them, and the goal of this exercise/game is for you to say out loud to us from your homes what position his arms are in before it pops up on the screen below. So, he'll move all the way through all of the positions, and you will do it with him. You have to copy along. And you have to know the arm position before it pops up on the bottom of your screen below. So, let's get started. Going. The music will start over for you. How many did you get right? How many did you get wrong? If you got a lot of them right, great. If you got a lot of them wrong, you know what you need to study and how you can improve. There's no reason to cry. There's no reason to be sad. You get to be like, I get to learn even more new things. So you can go back and rewatch it if you got confused on the third positions, which I know you guys do sometimes. You can go back and relearn them and know all your arm positions by the time we come back. Last thing is jumps. Mr. Brent is going to grab our jumping assistants, our dots. So if you need to, you can either imagine that you have dots in your home on the floor, or you can grab something similar. Now, if you don't have dots that stick to the floor like so, then you can put things in front of you, but don't stand on them because then your feet might slip and slide around, and we do not want you to get hurt. So, we have the purple in the middle and 2 blues on the outside. When you're in purple, you're going to be jumping in first. And when your feet are on the blues, Brent, can you show us what that looks like? What position is this in the feet? Second, and you guessed it, you'll be jumping in second position. So the combination will go, you do 4 jumps in first on the purple. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to jump to the blue and do 4 jumps in second. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Now here comes the challenge. You're going to alternate between purple and blue. And when you're in purple, no matter what you're doing, you should be in first position, and blue is in second. So you'll do 1, 2, jump to first, jump to second, jump to first, jump to second, jump to first, jump to second, and then you'll finish back in first. We do these in your recital dance several times, and this will get you acclimated. That's the word, right? Yeah. Acclimated to working on those jumps to get nice and high, using your muscles to push the floor away, get up in the air, spread those legs, get up in the air in second, and squeeze them together using your muscles. Now, just like we don't have a zombie in first position, we don't do this, we don't have zombies in jump either. Zombies can't really jump that high because they're all over like this. Use your muscles as athletic dancers. Stand up nice and tall so you can jump nice and high. All right, let's do this. Today, girls. I hope you were able to practice your jumps and get them nice and high, controlled, and if not, then you can go back and do them again if you'd like. That'll wrap it up for today's class. Stay tuned for your recital review. Okay, girls, for this week's recital review, we're going to do two things. I'm going to have Mr. Brent show it to you twice with music for you to review because we finished our recital dance before we even left for spring break, so congrats on you guys. I'll do it once with me saying the counts and the steps and the background, and then once without me talking in the background. That way you can match the counts of the music with what Mr. Brent is doing, and then you can watch him do it without the counts and practice it both ways for you. Let's do it. All right, skipping in. Next group of girls is skipping in. The third group of girls is skipping in. Last group of girls skipping in. And we stand in first when we get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, plie in first. 5, 6, 7, 8. Jump to second. Jump to first. Jump to second. Jump to first. And tendu, hold, nice and pretty, pointed feet. 5, 6, 7, march to switch lines. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, open 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right arm. Right leg, left arm, left leg. Collect your flowers. 2, 3, 4. Right arm throws, left arm throws, left leg. 5, 6, 7, and skip to your different lines on the different sides of the stage. First line, 1, 2, 3, 4. Skipping to your spots. 6, 7, and first. Passe, tendu, plie, stretch. Passe, tendu, plie, stretch. Second line. 5, 6, 7, and passe, tendu, plie, stretch. Passe, tendu, plie, arms to fifth. They open to second. Allongé and bow. Stand up. Arms en bas, and you are smiling nice and big. Okay, girls, we're going to do it one more time. Miss Hannah will not speak in the background, so keep your ears open and your eyes open for what Mr. Brent is doing. job, girls. Give yourselves a round of applause. And we will see you back for another class next week.